Talk about two things that were really hard for her. Well, there were a lot of things that gave Cecilia troubles. It was hard for her to speak. It was hard for her to control her lips. It was hard for her to puff her cheeks. It was hard for her to do almost everything during the motor speech exam. Again, Cecilia, she really had no control over her articulators. I also noticed Cecilia had trouble planning her movements to touch parts on her face. And also, when you brought the dog in, when you asked Cecilia to pet the dog, she could not reach out and extend her arm to pet the dog. You actually had to pick her arm up and guide it over to the dog. So that's something she had trouble with. Tell me about her speech using words from the textbook. Overall, Cecilia struggled with strength, speed, range, steadiness, tone, and accuracy. So really all the 6 salient features I thought she struggled with. It was just very hard to hear her speak. Her voice was rough, it was quiet, it was hoarse. I noticed her maximum vowel duration during it was reduced. The rate of her speaking voice, it was very slow. It appeared she had little to no strength in her jaw, lips, and tongue. Tell me 2 things that you would target with her in a therapy session. Well, again, Cecilia's voice was very quiet and very hard to understand. So I would want to work on her pitch, loudness, tempo, and rhythm so that people can actually understand her a little better and they can understand what she's trying to say. The last thing that I would want to work on would be the strength of her articulators, so I could kind of start that by just doing some simple activities such as smiling, blowing bubbles, puffing cheeks, just simple activities to start strengthening the articulators. Share a general impression. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the video. I mean, it was sad to watch. It really was, but it was an eye-opener for the potential people that I could be working with. And the last question, I really don't think there could be anything else going on with her. I just noticed that she had a lot of trouble with her motor skills. Like, she couldn't touch her face, she couldn't reach out and touch the dog. So I just noticed that she had not just problems with her speech, but she also had a lot of problems with her motor skills.